Tell us a bit more about you, Mike. Fascinating. We are sort of honing in on you a bit here, but it's not every day you get somebody who travels the world like you do and the sort of life experiences that you've had. From Australia originally, then lived in New Zealand. We talked a bit about your rock life as a musician living in America, and then you worked for about 10 years in financial services and finally saw the error of your ways and moved into what?
Moved into speaking, and I actually created a brand called Rock Your Life as well. So that's my brand. It now runs a number of different companies, including a media and publishing company, and the media company produced the film Dreamcatchers. So it was a matter of just literally doing that myself, is just following what I saw as being my dream. And I don't ever want to die not knowing that I haven't had a go at doing something. So for me, it's not about you achieving the goal. For me, it's about the journey towards the goal. It's the most important thing. So when we started off making the movie, which was a little over a year ago now, I'd never made a movie before. I had no idea exactly how to do it. I'd written soundtracks, but as we got into the project, everything uncovered, because you never have to know how to do something. You just have to know who already knows how to do it.
I'm none the wiser. We're going to play the trail now for your film. Take a listen to this.
A long, long time ago, when the earth was still young, there existed the Netheru, the first people. These people became the Magi. They lived in the age of imagination. They were as comfortable and at home in the mind as what we call reality. They had incredible power to manifest what they were visualizing. These people were called the Dreamcatchers.
I climbed through dusty old catacombs and gone into bibliotheques and collections of ancient artifacts.
Find your passion and then dedicate your life to it.
For 3/4 of my life, I have chosen to turn my back on my people.
You don't have to be the president or royalty to be a leader.
Have you seen a real life Slumdog Millionaire? If you haven't, you're seeing one now.
It was the most amazing experience I've ever had. I can't explain it, but it was incredible.
It's been interesting because as you get into a deep study and a search for something like that, you keep finding little nuggets.
It takes a while to be able to master, but when you can call on the energy and flow. It's one of those surreal experiences.
You know, when we started this project, we had no idea what we were uncovering.
It's simple. It is very simple. When things become complex, they're lying to you.
Find your passion and dedicate your life to it. Seems to be pretty much what you've done. This is a film, isn't it? It's like a feature film, but it's in a docudrama. No drama. It's documentary style, fly on the wall.
Yes.
Following a series of people.
Following 9 people who most of their voices you heard there, and you know, find your passion and dedicate your life to it, was a statement that I filmed in Bali from a girl, Rochelle, from Australia, who was 27 years old at the time, who was running an international property company. And she just happens to move and ebb and flow with whatever she feels is right for her at the time. So she could literally go and do something for 4 to 6 weeks, and if it's not working, she'll move on. I was just chatting with her on Skype this morning, in fact, and she's currently starting a PR company in Australia because that's what she feels that she needs to do at the moment. She's 29 at the moment.
There'll be people listening to this at home in, maybe in their little house, and their life has been fairly narrow up until this point, and this just sounds like a world away from them and anything that they can achieve.
Yeah, that's very much the question that I asked Rochelle that triggered the response of find your passion and dedicate your life to it, because if you looked at her as an example, a lot of what people would see on screen is here's this young girl who's extremely attractive, who's managed to fall over these really big opportunities. Before she was 26, she traded the equivalent of about £40 million in property. And so How do you do that? She did that in 3 years because she just didn't see any reason why she couldn't do it. So she went and studied and learnt it, and now she's learning PR from one of the best PR people in Australia. And it's all about doing exactly that, and that's what I encourage everybody to do, is actually start to work out what your passion is and really start to look at how you can integrate that more in your life.
There was another lady there who said that she was a real slumdog millionaire. I'm going to ask you about her in just a moment, but we are heading towards the headline.